I'm so sorry, guys. I never showed you the color of the red tunic. I kept on forgetting. Moment of truth. That looks so cool! Oh my gosh. I had to do it to you again. This is the randomizers give me the best opportunity for cliffhangers. Like, so many of you guys have played games like Ocarina of Time before. Like, you know what happens. So with randomizers, I can just leave you guys on the edge of your seats. That's how cliffhangers are how I get you guys to watch the next episode. That's how you do it. That's why tons of TV shows do it. That's why books put cliffhangers at the end of the chapter. Just a good tactic. I don't think there's anything else we can do here for now. Ooh, the crow's coming for us. It's a big boy. Let's teleport back to Hyrule Castle, I guess. No, actually, since we have the red tunic on, let's just go to Fire Temple. We have the Megaton Hammer, have the red tunic. Might as well do it. Let's get hot, baby. Hot, hot, hot. Going to dissipate into a bunch of red particles. I really kind of want to turn into Young Link again and plant the rest of our beans, but we'll come back to it. It takes time to plant all those beans. Now we should be able to finish the Fire Temple in one go. I don't think there's anything preventing me from finishing it right now. Oh, I tried to grab onto the ladder again, Link, but and it was a lot of effort to push the control stick forward for you to grab it, so that's really my bad. It's my bad. I'll take full blame for that. I know I didn't have to take any of the pain, but I'll take the blame. I mean, I'd rather take the blame than the pain any day. Because the blame doesn't hurt nearly as much as breaking every single bone in my legs. Alright, so we're gonna have to save all the Gorons because that's where all the treasure chests are. But I learned recently, oh my gosh, what happened to your face? Ah! The Goron caught Ligma! No, he was so young. That's really creepy. That is glitching out really weird. I don't like it. Please don't look at me. You're creeping me out, dude. It's the first like graphical glitch we've seen. So we don't have to talk to the Gorons. I know, like, if you talk to them, they're like, "Thank you for saving me," and then it makes you watch a cutscene where they run away, and it's like, dun 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 dun, and it takes like 15 seconds. And I'd rather not have to watch that for 15 seconds, especially if the Goron looks the way he did. I mean, I know it's bad to like discriminate based on looks, but that was kind of next level bad. It looked like he was like a Goron version of the Slender Man. Okay, let's go ahead and go down here first. Oh, this pillar is so happy. Hey, Keese, do you wanna die? You wanna die, buddy? Well, I'll let you live this time. This time, just because I'm too lazy to go back and kill you. Now, these fire slugs are like the cutest freaking things in the whole entire world. Also, the Big Goron sword is so bad at like killing Keese. Because he doesn't like swing directly in front of him. He kind of comes from an angle. There we go. Big Goron sword is just wrecking everything. I'm so okay with it. Oh! He looks so funny. He looks so naked without his fire. He looks like a big clump of Dryerland, honestly. Oh, and here is our first like of the game. Our giant fleshlight styled enemy. I don't know why his like mouth is like made of metal or something. Okay, random tiles. Oh, I forgot. We can't use our shields with the Big Goron sword, but honestly, it doesn't matter because we have double damage. Or that's not double damage. Double damage is when your damage is twice as much, which I guess technically we do since we have the Big Goron sword. But it's double defense. That would be the correct terminology. Sorry that I've been calling it the wrong thing like the whole entire Let's Play. I deeply apologize. We should be able to kill this thing really fast since we have the Big Goron sword. Just a few spin attacks. Like, the Big Goron sword is going to help the series be much more just like quick. You don't have to watch me fight enemies like a lot of the time. We can just get straight to the point. Oh, he's still alive? You're still alive, buddy? Not for long. Here I am, peekaboo. I'm really surprised you only fight 2 of these in the whole entire game. I'm surprised they didn't put like one in Ganondorf's castle or in Spirit Temple or something. Because it's a kind of cool enemy. I feel like they could have used them twice, but no. But I guess it's kind of cool that they have some enemies that they... Oh, we forgot he explodes afterwards. Gotta go out with a bang. Okay, I'd like to get something like cool for once. That'd be great. I mean, I guess keys are good too because they help us progress through the dungeon. There's a lot of freaking treasure chests in this dungeon. A lot. There's a lot of keys. That's mainly what it is. Hit down this rusty switch with our giant 5,000 pound hammer. I wonder how much the Megaton hammer weighs exactly. Add it to the counter. Oh. This guy has herpetosyphilades on his face. Dude, all of these Gorons are messed up. They've been inbreeding or something. I don't know what's going on. That is something else. I love it. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, it's the big room. That's what I call it. But it's such a great room for the name. The big room. Okay, so there's two directions we can go. The first one is over here. And when I was a kid, I used to be like very thorough. Like I was really afraid of the fire keys as a kid. I hated them touching me. And so I would use my bow and arrow and like take out every single one before I would do anything in the room. But now I don't really care. Like if they touch me, they touch me. I'll lose a quarter of a heart or something. Like who cares? I have a fairy. I'd rather like get hit and take like a quarter of a heart damage than spend time trying to kill everything. These are not your typical Gorons. You're disgusting. Don't look at me. I'm a terrible person right now, aren't I? I really am. Okay, let's jump, hop, and skip to the other side of the room. Come back to me. Don't leave me, platform. Wow, it left me. Wait, can we not even take damage? Oh. So I guess you only take a fourth of a heart of damage when you're walking through the lava. But since we have double defense, we take an eighth of damage. So we have to get hit twice by the lava before it actually does anything. That's pretty neat. It's kind of fun playing through the game, not having to worry about taking damage. Guys, these Gorons are straight nightmare fuel. Okay, I feel like M. Night Shyamalan needs to see this and put it in his next movie. Or something. Or, you know that one creature in Avatar The Last Airbender that steals people's faces? And can like put any other face he's ever seen onto his face? Or the face stealer, I think is what he's called. I feel like he needs to steal one of those Goron faces if he really wants to be creepy. Up here, we're gonna play the Song of Time. All we get going up here is a Skulltula, but hey, Skulltulas are never a bad thing. I haven't checked the Skulltula count in a while. How close are we to 30? Hey, we're only 2 away. We can go get the next reward after this temple. Something else I should point out is the ROM that this ROM hack uses is version 1. It's not the updated one that Nintendo put out later on. And so it has the Muslim chanting, or the Islam chanting, sorry. Nintendo later got rid of it because they didn't want to be like religiously affiliated or have any religious affiliation in their game. But I think it sounds really cool. I think it's another great layer. I personally like it. I don't care. It doesn't offend me at all. I don't know, would anybody actually get offended by that? Like, are there like types of Christians that won't even want to hear something that's affiliated with another religion? 'Cause I do know some Christians like that. Like, they don't even want to like if they see. Oh, for example, here's a great example. I used to work at this Chinese restaurant for a few years when I was in high school, and we had a Buddha statue inside it. And because most Chinese restaurants do have like a Buddha statue or something, and there was a church across the street. And one day, when I was working, the pastor of the church came in, and he asked the owner of the restaurant if she would take down the Buddha statue or put it away because it was offending people that went to the church. And pretty much what she told him is to fuck off. No, I'm not putting my Buddha statue away. But like, there's people at that church so offended that there was a Buddha statue that close to their church that they wanted the restaurant across the street to not have it out. So yeah, I'm not making this shit up. Like, there is people out there that are that sensitive to other religions. I mean, I guess Muslims in the olden days pretty much required you to kill anybody who's a non-believer. Fortunately, religion's being modernized and people aren't following the really cruel aspects anymore. I guess unless you're like ISIS or something. And also, I think the image on these blocks, that like moon with a little star in it, I think that was also changed in the newer version of the game. So I think that's also like a reference to Islam. If I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure. This room. We're kind of going through these temples rather quickly. And I know exactly what I'm doing. These temples don't take a whole lot of time if you know what you're doing. And I have pretty quick paths because a while ago, Josh and I did a Ocarina of Time versus. A few years ago, we also did a live versus of Master Quest. And it was a charity event. It was really successful. It was like $6,000, I think, for St. Jude. What? How is that missing? The switch is like right there. There we go. Yeah, we played through Master Quest, and that game is complete bullshit. I can't believe Nintendo officially released that as a harder version of the game. It's bullshit though, because there's like puzzles in the game that aren't actually puzzles. For example, I think in the bottom of the, no, it's in Spirit Temple. Some of the switches, in order for you to like progress in the game, you have to just shoot a random panel in the wall with an arrow, but there's no indicator that you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to just like randomly shoot the walls, I guess, until you find out that that's something you can do. It's not something you can ever do in the original version of the game, but a Master Quest that was introduced. Or there's like in Lord Jabu Jabu, there's cow heads implanted into the walls, and in order to progress, you have to shoot the cow heads with the slingshot. Like, how? It's so dumb. It makes no sense. It's so poorly made. Nintendo wants a really cool official Master Quest. They should just have like a video game modder do it. I'm surprised. Has there ever been like a harder version of Ocarina of Time made? Like a Master Quest 2.0? That's a good version of Master Quest. I would totally play that if it's a thing. I also have another idea that I think would be a really cool version of a randomizer, because I've seen a randomizer that combines A Link to the Past and Super Metroid. So what you're doing is if you're playing, it combines the two games, and there's a door that allows you to switch between A Link to the Past and, oh gosh, this one's really messed up. The disease is getting worse. He doesn't even have a dick. This is so sad. But yes, in the randomizer, there's like a room that allows you to go in between games, in between Metroid and Zelda. And you can find items from each game in the other game. Like, everything is randomized. So you have to like consistently go between games in order to progress further. And I think that's really cool, but I haven't really played those games. My idea would be to make a combination of Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. And what you do, oh, I guess there is a nice switch in here, but we can also get to the other side of that door from a different side. So what my idea to do is, it combines those two games. There's a way to switch between Ocarina of Time and Mario 64. And there's like, say there's situations where you can get power stars in the Zelda randomizer, which you need power stars to unlock certain levels of Mario 64. And then there's items, like sometimes in Mario 64 you could get a power star, but instead you would get an item. So for example, they could put the hook shot as one of the stars you have to get in Tick-Tock Clock. I think that would be so cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. And something else I'm gonna do real fast, just to save us some time. I should have done this earlier. I'm gonna do it now just in case I fall in that room, because if you fall in that room, you have to like backtrack all the way back up. So let's use Ferora's Wind here. It'll save us some time. So yeah, they could put like the hook shot in Tick-Tock Clock, or like the boomerang in Bob-omb Fortress or something. So you have to also go beat Mario 64 levels to hopefully get some of the items you need in Zelda. I think randomizers have so much potential, because there's just so much room to be just creative. See, using this, we didn't even have to go through that dangerous room. So smart. I have to run from the fire again. Fire run! Bum 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 bum. I'm not sure if I ever even mentioned this yet, but there is randomizers of other Zelda games too. One of the more popular ones is A Link to the Past. I knew about Link to the Past randomizer for a long time. I didn't know Ocarina of Time was an option until I went to Summer Games Done Quick and met some people who were playing it. I watched like some people do a live race in like one of the console rooms. It was like Spiked Vegeta, and I don't think I knew anybody else. I just knew Spiked Vegeta. So I got to commentate with him with 360 Chrism on the Pikmin 3 speedrun. But Wind Waker has a randomizer that's apparently really good. Majora's Mask has one, but I've heard that it's not super great. And I don't know if there's one for Twilight Princess. Oh my gosh, this Goron doesn't even have anything. He doesn't have a back. Oh my lord. I'm just gonna save real fast in case the game crashes, because I'm not sure what's going on here. Yay! I'm glad we're getting all of these useful items. You know, I'm so thirsty, and I keep on telling myself that I'm going to like pause and go get some water. But then I keep getting too lazy. Also, oh, he's gonna knock me off. Oh, he didn't somehow, okay. But I really like this teal color of Link's tunic. It's a really just nice color. I guess it's not teal really. It's like an aqua? I'm not sure what the official terminology for it would be. It's like a sea foam type color. I don't know, like sea foam is like a really random color name I know. But yeah, that's what I think when I see it. Okay, there's a treasure chest up here that lots of people aren't super familiar with that we're gonna go for. And it requires you to know the Scarecrow song. Hello Pierre, how are you doing my friend? Eating any good food lately? Seen any good sights? Met any women? You stud? Pierre is totally a stud. I mean, what lady can resist this face? Just look at, he's so happy. He's a lady killer, like straight up. Let's ascend to the heavens. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of good to come up here because there was a treasure chest. I don't remember what it initially gives you. I think if you play it in original Ocarina of Time, I'm wanting to say it gives you 5 rupees. Not 5 rupees, sorry, 50 rupees. I guess nothing that great. But you also get a Skulltula. That's nice. We already have 30. I can't wait to see what our next prize is. It's a kind of risky room. I am going to place down Aurora's Wind again. I don't think we'll fall down the center of the room, but just in case, like, you never know. Sometimes I can do some stupid stuff. It's happened before, so I'm just going to do it. I think if you fall down the center of this room, it takes you all the way back down to the room where the boss is. Wait, maybe? Let me look down real fast. Oh no, it takes you... Okay, that room right below us is... I can't really explain it, but you guys can probably tell what it is. Yeah, you fall all the way down to the room that earlier in the episode I classified as the big room. I'm kind of happy I classified it as that now, because now you guys know what I'm talking about. See, it all comes full circle. It's a stupid name, but it works. Okay, so for this... Normally if you have the long shot, you can just long shot up to that thingamajig up there and get the chest, but we don't have it, so we're just gonna have to run really fast. If you run really quick and make no mistakes and don't slide on the floor at all, you can make it. Now, the first time I tried doing this, when I was doing a randomizer, it took me like 50 tries, but I pretty much figured out the quickest way to do it now, so we should be fine. Might take me like 2 tries. Go, 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 go. Oh, I can't believe I messed it up. Yes, I did it. Oh, I jinxed myself by saying I could do it quickly. Oh, we had to do it too because it was the boss key. Okay, just because I had Aurora's Wind and we're able to do this, let's jump. This will be fun. Geronimo! Oh. Oh! That was fun. That was so worth it. And we can just teleport back up. See? That's how you have fun. Jump down gigantic pits. So much fun, right? Right? Or am I just sadistic? Am I... Or why are there sirens outside my house? Are they coming to get me? I didn't mean it. No. What? They're knocking on my door. I can't believe this is happening. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. All right. I'm obviously just kidding. The police are not at my house. I was able to add sound effects through the power of video editing. It's amazing what you can do these days. Alright, now we're into one of my least favorite rooms of the dungeon. The one with the giant fire maze. This room really frustrates me. I run into the firewalls way too often. So I just get really impatient, just like that. It's so easy to hit them. Okay, this does not take a key, thankfully. I think normally you get the compass in this room. It's a big chest, just randomly here. Another key. Now, do we have, I think we have the map compass and Bosquidome. Yes, we do. Okay, normally you don't have to necessarily go up to the room where the hookshot is, but since we have these three objects, that means that treasure chest up there does have something that we might potentially want. So, we're gonna have to go up there. Just name of the game, I guess. Ooh, that boulder kind of frightened me a little bit. Oh gosh. That's cool. Just run into me, boulder. You jerk. Alright, this is the maze that always gives me troubles because I always just get too impatient. Oh, how did I not get hit right there? It is beyond me. I sort of know the way through here. I say as I get hit by the fire. So I've played through this game like 5 times in the past like couple weeks. So I'm starting to get pretty familiar with the game. Alright, there's another Goron in here. I think this is the last Goron we can save. We're saving them all. We're so nice. We're such good people. Although Link is just one person, so. But I'm referring to you guys too. All of you wonderful viewers. Thank you guys so much for watching this series. If you're this far in, that was the wrong song. If you're this far in the series, give yourself a pat on the nads. Oh, you don't have nads because you're a female? Sorry, females. That I guess you're left out of this one. Ooh, magical block of time. All right. You're making me equipped the Megaton hammer. Are you kidding me? I'm too lazy. Bang. Oop. Okay, so I don't think this is a key. I don't think there is any more keys in this dungeon. I am wrong. But that does mean that there is some random item. It could be a rupee or a heart piece, but there is something in that top room, so we're gonna have to go for it. Oh. Please don't. At least when the fire keys burn you, it doesn't like take away time. Like it doesn't like knock you down. That's always the most annoying situation. It's like the ice keys. When it freezes you, it actually like freezes you in place and you can't move for a couple seconds, and it just really lets it sit in that you got hit. Now this door right here, I'm gonna show you guys, for those of you who haven't seen this game, because apparently there's quite a few of you who have never played Ocarina of Time. Ooh, hit the microphone. This is the wobbly door. Oh, so we're just gonna have to break it down. Wait, what? I think we need bombs to get through here. I thought the Megaton hammer could take place of the bombs. The Megaton hammer can break boulders. I love the doors. It looks like they're snickering at us. They're like, hee 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 hee. We're getting like pretty close to the end of the temple. I'm not sure if we'll beat the temple this episode because this episode is getting pretty long. But let's at least see what this last treasure chest is. And don't worry, I won't do a cliffhanger this time. I don't want to be that mean to you guys. I've already given you a cliffhanger last episode. I won't do it like every episode. I'll just do it every once in a while because it's fun. It's fun to sprinkle in some weird cliffhangers like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh yeah, let's definitely put Furores down in this room because we don't want to fall down the center. Spell the old war point and make a new one. Eee. All right, let's see if we can do this one first try. I hope so. All right, run for it, baby. Ooh, this is so nerve-wracking. This platform is so skinny, and if you fall down the center, I mean, we have Furores win, thankfully. If you fall down normally, it's not a fun drop, that's for sure. Wow, was it worth it, guys? Was it worth it? I think it was worth it. All right, but anyways, thank you all for watching this episode of Zooter. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one.
I can super celebrate, hit up at the town like Rembrandt. Grooving it from the floor like a Roomba. Hukana Matata Timona Pumbaa. Doing the salsa in Havana, Cuba. Dancing to the sounds of saxes and tubas. I'm Nemo in the world, my enemy. Love everybody, needing no enemies. Party in different cities. International girls flashing their titties. FF5 dancing with a vengeance. Emoji after every sentence.